Look, I've avoided Kanye West because he clearly has a mental health issue. He has been open about suffering from bipolar disorder. But now we're learning that Jared Kushner is exploiting that, taking advantage of his mental health condition in order to encourage him to run as an independent in the general election. And it's a problem because this is part of what the Trump administration is trying to do to potentially lessen the number of people who vote for Joe Biden. So let me give you the details. Randall Lane over at Forbes reported that according to multiple sources, White House senior advisor Jared Kushner has been speaking with West regularly since his July 4th tweet declaring that he was running for president. West has been telling associates that he and Kushner speak almost daily. So Kanye West's friends and close associates are really worried and concerned about this because maybe some of us have seen what's been going on in the news with him, and he's very publicly going through something. And so one of his friends says he's mentally ill. When you have people around him who have the best intentions and don't need anything from him, you can steer him when he's in that space into a positive place. When you have people around him who see him as an opportunity, they create a very, very bad scenario. So West allegedly told close associates of his, quote, "Jared's scared and doesn't want me to run because he knows that I can win." That message, the sources close to West acknowledge, is the exact one that will embolden West to stay in the race. If you know him for more than 20 minutes, you know that will work, says one West confidant. Another adds, he's just like a kid. The more you tell him he can't do something, the more he'll do it. He has a tremendous drive to prove people wrong. So look, the way that I read this for now is that despite Kushner's best efforts, I really don't see Kanye West, destroying Biden's chances of beating Donald Trump. I don't know, maybe I'm being naive here. He has not qualified to be on the ballot in most states. And the only, counter to that point though, is that there are political strategists and operatives in various states who are fighting pretty aggressively to get Kanye West on the ballot. So that's one other thing that we need to look out for. It's such a disgusting story. It makes me feel sick to my stomach.
Okay, so let's acknowledge a couple of things. First of all, Kanye, as Anna pointed out, is bipolar, and even his wife, Kim Kardashian West, is saying we're trying to get him help. He's in the middle of being, having an episode. I don't know what you call it, but he went out and gave a speech the other day about how he's running, and then just started crying hysterically. He obviously needs help. First of all, anyone around him who is not trying to get him help, but instead encouraging this madness, is deeply guilty and culpable. Get the guy medical help. You guys all have billions of dollars. For God's sake, get him medical help. Now, of course, the Republicans are the worst. So what do? Anna, the reason it's important is, look, Kanye, when they say you can't win, it's not saying you're not good enough to win. You literally did not qualify in enough states so that you cannot get to 270 electoral votes. It's not it doesn't have anything to do with your skill. You cannot get 270 electoral votes. Hence, you cannot win. It is a 2 + 2 = 4, right? But that's not what this is about. Almost all of the people that are helping him get on the ballot in these remaining states are Republicans. So there was a great expose about that. The people who are handing in the ballots are Republicans. The people who are collecting the ballots are Republicans. They're like former Republican chairs, etc. Now, all the other states are irrelevant, but the swing states, he's gonna get on the ballot in Wisconsin, and he's gonna get on the ballot in Ohio. And could that be relevant? Of course it could be relevant. That's why Republicans are working overtime to get him on there. And so they think, someone who's mentally ill, perfect target. It'll be easy to trick him and use him to our own political advantage. These are the sickest people in America. And
they really are.
And one more thing about that, it shows you they know. Of course they know. Trump says, I have a lot of African American support. Well, then you wouldn't want Kanye, who is conservative, to take away black votes from you, right? I mean, if you're just thinking normal, harsh realpolitik, but you actually have 0 votes, 0 in the African American community. You're roundly despised, and accurately so, for what a vile racist you are. So he's thinking, hey, put Kanye West on there and people might accidentally vote for him who were going to vote for Biden and not me. So it's an admission, they don't have any black votes at all. And the whole point of this is to try to trick people into voting for someone other than Joe Biden. Just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, here we are. Want to win a free electric scooter? Well, our partners at Aspiration and Zoom Electric are making it possible. All you have to do is head to tyt.com/greensummer for your chance to win.